Sunday morning and the Buddha's birthday celebrations will begin in 2 hours. The temple is decorated with flowers and candles. I've been invited to take part in the blessing ceremony, but before I get changed, I'll make some Asian-style rice paper rolls and a soba noodle salad with a peanut dressing to hand out at the food stalls. These are lettuce leaves that I'm finely shredding. I like to use the darker part of the lettuce because it has a lot more flavour for this dish. Add this to my other prepared vegetables, and I've got finely shredded red pepper, carrot and some mung bean sprouts. So now for the rice paper, and what you need to do is soften it in just lukewarm water. And I will prepare each rice paper roll and put it onto the clean tea towel, which will just absorb the excess moisture. It takes a wee moment for each one to soften. When the paper is ready, it's very soft like that, and then I fill it with a variety of each of the vegetables that I've prepared and then some of the lettuce. I just fold in the end and fold in the sides. And then my extra special ingredient is some fresh mint that I actually picked from my garden. And you put one mint leaf at the end of each parcel, and when you roll them up, the mint leaf can still be seen, and it looks very attractive. So you get a production line going. As you take one out, it's a good idea to put the next one in. Rice paper is readily available in Asian food stores, and also I've seen it in many supermarkets, so it's a really common ingredient these days. I love to serve hoisin sauce with my vegetable rice paper rolls. It's a beautiful, sweet, spicy sauce. It's fabulous as a dipping sauce, as a condiment, but it also works well with roasts or as an accent to lots of other dishes. I'm going to make a soba noodle salad with a spicy peanut dressing and Asian greens. And I'm using hakubaku soba noodles. Buckwheat is naturally high in protein and amino acids, and the noodles are full of fibre, so they're really healthy. So these just go into a saucepan of boiling water. They won't stick together. You just give them a gentle stir initially, and then 3 minutes, and they will be ready. While the noodles are cooking, I'm going to make the beautiful, delicious, spicy peanut dressing. I'm using black bean sauce. It's made from fermented black beans, and it's got a great flavour. It's very versatile. You can use it in stir-fries and salads and sauces. Now I'm going to add an equal quantity premium dark soy sauce this time, and I'm using beech tree honeydew honey. And this is from the South Island, and this honey has an incredible pungency to it, and it works really well with savoury recipes. I add a tablespoon of water. It needs to be warm water. That will just kind of melt the honey. The last important ingredient is some grated ginger. Fresh ginger adds a wonderful sort of punch to this dressing, and it's actually the ginger that gives it the spiciness. And that's our dressing. We have some beautiful Bella Verde sweet stem broccoli. It's fresh and crisp, and you can use it raw or cooked. And I'm also going to add some baby white pak choy, which has a crunchy, stringless stem. It's really easy to prepare. I just slice it. So the noodles are ready now. They need to remain sort of firm, so I'm going to go and drain them. While the noodles are cooling down, I'm going to stir-fry the Asian greens. And I'm using rapeseed oil. That's fabulous for stir-frying. So the key to stir-frying is actually tossing and keeping everything moving. And it actually cooks over a very high heat, so it cooks really quickly. And this retains all the goodness in the vegetables. So I take my beautiful flavoursome dressing that we made earlier. I add the cooked, cooled noodles. You can see how they soak up all that colour and therefore also the flavour. Add the vegetables while they're still hot, so this really is a warm salad. I add some roasted peanuts. I think it's really important to roast them quite dark, so I roast them myself. They have a lot more flavour. It's very healthy and delicious. I used to make this all the time in my cafe, and it was one of the most popular salads I ever made. Just sprinkle a few whole peanuts, because that gives a beautiful texture, and some lovely fresh coriander. Everyone's arriving. Special guests are wearing traditional costumes. I'm going as a Chinese princess, complete with headdress. It's kind of
you could just do it.
stuck together. I think it's coming backwards.
Yeah, I know, but I will put it.
Okay. The bobby pins are digging into my head, but as long as my tassels don't fall off, I'm good to go. So when I get into the temple, I'm
Yes.
going to be giving an offering.
Yes. Yes.
What does that represent?
Oh, because today is Buddha's birthday, and this special auspicious day is the day that we come and pay respect to the Buddha, and the day for everyone to have the world prayer, the world peace prayer, and the same time for people to learn how to give.
And what kind of gifts will people be giving?
Oh, we'll be giving like lights, flowers, fruits, candles, you know, like incense.
Well, I'm very honoured to be involved.
It's our pleasure to have you here, Julie.
Once the dignitaries have arrived, Venerable Abbess Mansion welcomes everyone.
Welcome to the Buddha's birthday celebrations, and we welcome all of you to join us today. And I hope that you can bring some happiness and also to bring back the blessing from the temple.
There are prayers for world peace and blessings, and then we line up in front to offer flowers or candles.
Going to give a souvenirs, and it means that the blessing from the Buddha. Very tiny that you can put in your wallet, carry with you all the time, and receiving the blessing from the Buddha.
It looks good. Thank you. Thank you.
Outside, the food stalls are in action. Lynn's serving her special laksa soup.
How many stalls are there?
There's about 25 stores here. It's a multicultural day, festival, and we want to promote the food to other people, to let people come and enjoy the special day.
So you're really celebrating with food and you're sharing?
Yes.
Sharing the love was through food?
Yes.
So how many people are involved in putting together this feast?
It's about 300 people. Some are taxi drivers, some are accountants, some are lawyers, and there's a few doctors too today also. Yep.
And they all volunteer their time, they give up their weekend?
Yes, they're willing to give their time, you know, to share.
Well, that's wonderful. Fantastic effort and brilliant food.
What will everyone think of my own dishes? Will they be authentic enough?
Okay.
And so she said it's really healthy for
Oh,
her. Yeah.
so glad you like it.
Thank you, thank you.
Very nice.
Good. Yeah, very good.
I'm really pleased people are loving it.
My food is a hit. What a relief. I hope things go just as well for my Tai Chi group.
So well done. Oh,
Thank you.
beautiful. So gracious. You're so graceful.
The Fo Guang Shan Temple and Waterdrop Cafe show what a wonderful, diverse and colourful city Auckland really is. I've treasured every minute here, experiencing the warmth and friendliness of the Buddhist culture, and I can't wait to bring my family and friends here.